Thanks for taking your summer vacation a week early. Everyone's gonna be gone next week, so...
Oh, no problem. I actually do this every year. The bullet trains aren't as crowded, so it's really nice. I'm Ryo Kamasaka. I'm 26. I always took summer vacation a week before the busy season. I was single, my schedule was flexible, so... Seat 20E. Ah, there it is. My parents' house was out in the countryside. It was about 3 hours away on the bullet train. So hungry. The train hasn't started moving yet, but I guess I can start eating.
Hello.
Then, this woman came and sat next to me. Wait, Hanade?
Oh, Kamisaka. It's been forever. Hey!
It was my old classmate, Kanade Kudo. I've known her since elementary school, and she was my first crush ever. I've had a crush on her for years, but I could never tell her how I felt, and we kind of drifted apart after we both went on to college. So you live in the city as well?
Yeah, I moved here for work.
You on your summer vacation?
Actually, no. Last month, my dad got sick and I'm going back to help out my family. I gotta come back tomorrow.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Where do you live now?
Near Sekai Station.
Really? That's where I live. I had no idea.
Oh yeah? Cool! Turns out she lived pretty close to me. I had no idea.
You didn't even have a phone when you moved here, so I couldn't even reach you.
Yeah, I got my first phone when I was a sophomore, so my parents paid for rent, but I had to pay for everything else, so I just couldn't afford a cell phone.
You should have called me or something. You were always a really good listener, so I always enjoyed talking to you.
Thanks. I visited home every year, but I always avoided the busy holiday season, so that's probably why we never ran into each other. Hanade lost her mother when she was in 11th grade, and now her father was sick too. It can't be easy. I felt bad for her.
Dad said he's fine, but I'm just worried, you know?
He's the only family she's got left, so I'd be worried too if I was her.
I know I should move back in with him, but I'm a designer, so I gotta stay here for that, you know?
It was a tough call to make. What did your dad say?
He told me to stay in the city. He wants me to further my career.
It was a 3-hour train ride, but we had so much catching up to do, and we were back in our hometown in no time.
You're such a good listener, Kamisaka. We should hang out again.
After we arrived at our station, we started walking to our houses, but then right before we got to Kanade's house, we ran into Yoko Yari, our old classmate.
What the hell are you two doing together?
He lived next door to Kanade. He always had a thing for her. Hey, long time no see. How have you been? I ran into her on the bullet train.
Yeah, and turns out he lives really close to me.
Kanade, your dad is sick, right? You should come home.
I don't think that's any of your business, man. Leave her alone.
Shut up! I'm not the one who abandoned her hometown and moved to the city.
Hey, stop being rude.
Kanade's got enough on her plate as is. Just give her some space.
Whatever. Just come home already, okay? Aren't you worried about your dad? I'm sure you're finding a job here.
Hold on there. She moved to the city to chase her dreams. You don't have to come back here, Kanade.
Out of nowhere, Kanade's dad showed up. He seemed a bit skinny. Hello, sir. It's been a while.
Rio, long time no see. How's work?
Good. So, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. I just need to take meds and stuff, that's all.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, honey, come on, let's go home. Maybe we can order sushi tonight.
Kamisaka, thanks for listening. Stay in touch, okay?
Okay. Then she went into her house with her father.
Hey, you better not say anything to her. She should come home and you know it.
Look, this is between Kanade and her dad. I'm not gonna say anything, okay?
Whatever.
Then he turned around and started walking away.
You want to go to the graveyard tomorrow then?
Sure. Hey, Dad? Kanade's dad. Is he gonna be okay? My dad was good friends with him.
It's not life-threatening or anything, and he's on medication, so he'll be fine, but he can't work like he used to.
I see. Kanade doesn't know what to do.
Everyone likes him, and everyone's helping him out, so I'm sure he'll be fine without her. And he doesn't want her to give up on her dreams.
And after dinner, Kanade came to our house.
I don't know what to do.
Yokoyari came over to her house and said all kind of things to her, and now she was really upset. Come in.
Kanade, you okay, dear?
You okay, Kanade? I'm worried about Dad, but I don't know if I can quit my job either.
Then don't! You've always wanted to be a designer. You can't give up on that now.
Yeah, I agree. If you quit your job and come home, your dad won't be happy. I know this isn't none of my business, but...
Yeah, don't worry about him. I'll keep a close eye on him, okay? I'll go check on him every day if you want. If you still want to think about it, that's fine, but I don't think you have to rush conclusions.
Yeah, dear. Talk to your dad again.
Okay, thank you.
After that, she was feeling better. It was late, so I walked her home.
Thanks, Rio.
I was here for 3 days, but Kanade had to go back the next day. I was worried, so I texted her, hoping to cheer her up.
Sorry about last night, but thanks for listening. I feel so much better now.
Of course, if you want to talk, you can call me anytime. That night, I went over to see Kanade's father.
She's thinking about coming home, but there's absolutely no need for that.
You're gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, I just need to take my meds and go in for a regular checkup. I'll be fine.
A few days later, I went back to the city. Then about 10 days later, Kanade called and she asked me out to dinner.
Yokoyari, he's been calling and texting me non-stop.
She seemed really upset. Why is he sticking his nose into her business like this? What do you want to do, Kanade?
It's been my lifelong dream to become a designer, so I don't want to quit. And my dad said he'll be fine as long as he takes his meds, but I don't know. Maybe he's just saying that so I don't worry so much. And I want to be there for him too.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm an only child, and he's all I got left, so...
Well, like my dad said, maybe you don't have to rush to conclusions. My parents said they'll keep a close eye on him, so...
You're right. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I ran into you on the train. Yokoyari keeps saying I'm a bad daughter, but...
Don't listen to that guy. I ran into your dad at the store after you left, and he told me you were the best daughter ever. And you send him money every month, right? Trust me, you're not a bad daughter.
Thanks.
My guess is Yokiyari was just trying to get her to move back there. He was just doing this for himself, not her father. I just talked to my mom. Your dad came over today to play chess with my dad.
I see. Thanks for letting me know. I'm thinking about going back there again soon. Hey, you free tomorrow night? Wanna go grab dinner?
But then the next day, when I went to meet her, Yokiyari was there too. He came all this way to convince her to come home? I couldn't believe it.
You have to come home, Kanade. He raised you all these years, and this is how you repay him?
But her father said it's fine. How is it any of your business, man? You gotta stop this.
Screw you! You guys are so cruel.
Things were starting to get heated. Then I got a call from my dad. Yeah? Really? Alright, I'll let her know. When I came back, Yokiyari tried to say something again, but... Kanade, good news. You don't have to go back anymore.
Huh?
What?
My dad just called, and he was with your dad. And, your dad is gonna start working as a concierge in my dad's apartment. He's moving to the city.
Huh?
My grandfather left him an apartment in the city, and the old concierge was quitting, so he was looking for a replacement. And, I live in the same apartment, so now you can see him anytime.
You mean it?
Yeah.
What?
Yokiyari tried to say something, but then her phone rang.
Yeah, I just heard. This is great news. Yeah, okay. I'll talk to you soon. Kamisaka, thank you so much for this. This is fantastic news.
Are you happy now, Yokiyari? Now she'll be able to look after him all the time, so...
Ugh.
Maybe I should move into the same apartment. And then we can all live there together.
Sounds good. There is one room open, actually.
Damn it!
Yokiyari got up and left without saying anything. A month later, her dad moved to the city and Kanade moved to the room next door to me.
Your dad did me a solid here.
Good to hear. He said he misses you, though. Now he's got nobody to play chess with.
So, your first crush ever ended up saying us both. What are the odds, huh?
Dad, shut up!
Huh?
Forget what you just heard. I'll call you later.
It must have been really hard for her, but I'm so glad things worked out for everyone. And what was that guy's problem? He shouldn't be sticking his nose into other people's businesses like that. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.